Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the past, present, future Project Pan. This is a Kooky Pans collaboration project and the point was to work on 10 items from your past, 1 item for your present, and 10 items for your future. So 21 items in all. Prior to today, I only had 1 empty, so I'm working with 20 products as of today. I don't have any new empties, and there's quite a few products that I'm not really using at all yet, but there's other products I'm using very consistently, and I'm hoping that I will have some good progress to show you guys today. So let's get into it. Did I mention this is a Kooky Pans collaboration project? It is. Let's start with the past category. My 1 empty prior to today is in the past category, and that was the Avon Solid Perfume. So I'm working with 9 products now. Let's just get the ones I haven't really touched in the past month out of the way. This Impulse body spray in the scent Innocent, I haven't touched. This Revlon Color Stay Foundation, I haven't touched, but I think I'll be working on it starting in March and using it every single day I finish the foundation I've been working on. I cannot wait to talk to you guys about that, but that's for another project and another day. But I think I'm going to be working on this again very soon. This Mary Kay eyeshadow eye color in silver, haven't touched. This Prescriptives powder, haven't touched. Oh, this Salty Cosmetics powder, haven't touched. Okay, the last 4 items in this category I have been using. The one I've been using the least is my Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow. I'm only working on this side now. This side is done. And I think I only used it once, maybe twice. Okay, the last 3 products are getting used very consistently, and they are all lip products. Let's do this one first. This is my CoverGirl lipstick in Sheer Rubies. It is literally a sheer red, and it kind of gives my lips a stain. Usually not if I apply it once, but if I reapply at least 1 more time, if not 3 times total, I will get a beautiful red stain on my lips that I really like. This lives in my purse, and so it is the lipstick I tend to wear almost every day once I get to work. This is what goes on my lips. This is a very, very hard lipstick. I'm gonna stop making excuses and just show you. But this is a very, very hard lipstick, so it's going slowly despite how often I've been using it, but that's where I'm at now. Hopefully the picture of what it looks like today compared to what it looked like last month shows a difference, because I've been wearing this like 3 times a day for the last month, at least Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I don't use this. Next is my little Hershey's lip balm. There wasn't much product in here to begin with in January, but I had been keeping this in my purse and I was using it every now and then. And within the last week, I decided to move this to the bathroom, and I am going to be using this every morning and night until it's gone. I just want it gone. That's all that's left. And a lot of that progress is just from the last week, because I wasn't reaching for it when it was in my purse. I was reaching for a gloss, or all the lip products I'm wearing from day to day are in this project, so I'm reaching for all of them, but this one was like the least. So now that it's in the bathroom and I'm using it every day and every night, I should be making more progress with this, and I hope that this will be an empty by next month. So that is where we're at with that. I need to see the photos. I haven't taken the comparison photos yet, and I haven't edited this video yet, obviously, but I'm hoping it will show progress. And then the final item for the past category is my Snow Lip Balm from The Body Shop. This is the lip balm that I keep in the bathroom, and I was using every morning and night until about the last week. But I was thinking about it, and I thought, you know, if you prioritize this one, you can knock it out, get it out of the way, call it an empty, and then you could just focus in on this one. So for the last week, I haven't been using this one. I'm using the Hershey's. But other than that, this has been the lip balm I use every morning and every night. And like on the weekends, if I'm not wearing a lip product and my lips don't have something on them, I'll walk over to the bathroom, put this on. And I know it's hard to see because it's white and it just reflects. but I definitely think the dip has gotten deeper in this. Again, hopefully the pictures will show, I don't know, but I do think the dip has gotten quite a bit deeper on this. Okay, let's move on to my present category. That's one product for the present. And the product that you choose for your present category would be the product you purchased most recently to the start of the project. And for me, that was this. This is a liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild in the shade Petal Poison. I love this. I love this so much. I've only used it like 2 or 3 times in the past month, but I love it. Every time I wear it, I'm like, dang, I love that color. I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks on me. I did try it over a liquid lipstick in the video I posted over the last 2 videos, and I didn't like that combination. It looked kind of like dead lips. It wasn't a good look, at least not with my eye makeup. I just thought it wasn't working, but I didn't feel like I had any issues with it messing with the liquid lipstick. Like, it made a nice like combination together. It was very comfortable, but I just prefer this on its own. It's a great lip gloss. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the future category. 10 items left in this project. Again, let's get the ones I haven't touched out of the way. Josie Maran highlighting stick, haven't touched it. My MAC Lightful C tinted serum, haven't touched it. And in the past month, I haven't used ColourPop's Koosh. I was using this very consistently, but I've been working on a different shadow for my inner corner highlight, and I don't think I used this at all, maybe once. I really haven't been reaching for this because I'm trying to hit pan on another eyeshadow first. There are 7 products left, and I am using them very regularly. These 2 are the lip glosses that live in my purse. I am panning 4 lip glosses in total right now, which is a lot. I mean, it's a lot to divide my time between, but these 2 stay in my purse and the other 2 stay in the bathroom. This is NYX's Creme Brulee. Still no signs of windows. It's not looking any emptier. I reach for this quite often, probably, I don't know, 5 to 10 times in the past month. I mean, that's pretty good for me. That's not great. This one I probably reached for 10 to 15 times. This is Bites Dirty Chai, and it's about halfway gone. I have it sitting up and I need it to settle. Right now it looks like it's down here, but I don't think it's that low. But it's getting there, and I really like this. I like this formula very much. Will I be sad when it's gone? A little. I would feel better about it if I knew I could repurchase it down the road, but they stopped making these. These were a limited edition product. I'm not crazy about the coffee flavor. These are supposed to represent different flavors of coffee, and it's supposed to be like a coffee flavored lip gloss. And I'm not crazy about the coffee scent. So that is a bit of a turnoff. But other than that, I really like the color and I really like the formula of this lip gloss. But I have too many lip glosses and I need to get my numbers down. And I think rather than being sad at the thought of using this up, I can rejoice at the fact that I used it up. I can rejoice and celebrate that, because the alternative is to hoard it and have it go bad and you don't get to enjoy it. So I am going to choose to celebrate this once I finish it. And I do think I'm going to finish it this year. I think I can finish this year. Okay, here is my Butter London Glazing Eye Gloss in the shade Starlight. I only used this once. I did have to add a drop of water to this, which is a tip I learned from my friend Rania. She did a whole video talking about how you don't have to do anything fancy to revive these, just 1 drop of water and it'll bring it back to life. And that's what I did, and it worked great. So I did add a drop of water and I did use it once. And that's the end of that story. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. This is my Winky Lux Diamond Powder. Up until last month, I was strictly using this to set my eyeshadow primer. And I had hit pan, I was making good progress, but it was slow progress. But this past month, I started using it as an all-over face setting powder, and this is where I'm at now. Look at that. That is really good progress. I'm super excited and cautiously optimistic that this might be an empty for next month. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Next is my single eyeshadow from Milani in the shade Bella Rose. If you guys watched my Dude You Pan My Battleship update a couple days ago, you would have seen this because it's in that project too. But the goal was to hit pan in that project, and I did that. So I rolled it into this project with the goal of finishing it completely. And I love it. I am making really good progress. At least I think I am. Was there a chunk still floating around in here at last month's update? Maybe. I used up the chunk that broke off. This was a piece that broke off, and I used all of that up. So I have pan down here. I have pan here. It's flattening out a bit. I still love this. It's a great brow bone highlight. It's a great face highlight. I should be working on other highlighters, but I keep reaching for this one. This is like, out of the 3 highlighters I'm currently project panning, this is the one I want to reach for every time. All right, let's talk about my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Slow and steady. I'm just a little turtle. I use this every single day, so I'm very consistent, but it's not going anywhere that quickly. It's going to be several months before I finish this, but I do think I'll be finishing it this year. At least I hope so. This is where I'm at now. There's that gross stuff that kind of sticks to the pan. I like to clean my pans once they're empty, but this is like not working. But that's where we're at right now. So I do think I've expanded the pan quite a bit. I'm enjoying it. It's funny because there's still this one spot right here where I could still see the imprint from the original pressing. Like my brush just does not touch this spot right there at all. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, making good progress. Really happy with the bronzer. It's really good for winter. If I get a little bit of a tan, I feel like this does nothing, but at this time of the year, it's working really good. I look extra tan today because I'm working on that foundation sample from my Advent Calendar project pan, and I'm mixing it with a much lighter foundation, but even still, I'm quite tan, but hopefully I will finish that sample soon. But this is where I'm at with my bronzer. And finally, the last product I want to show you guys is my palette. This is my Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powder Palette. I boldly predicted that I would have one more empty pan by today, and I'm a liar because I do not. I read all of your feedback, and I decided to start using this powder to set my eyeshadow primer every day. And so I didn't scrape it out. I thought I might even scrape it out and just toss it, but I didn't do that. It's still in there, and I am using it to set my eyeshadow primer. This is the state of the bronzer powder. It's going quickly as well. I tried to reply to as many comments as I could, but in last month's video, a lot of you guys suggested that I crush this powder up and just use it loose. And what I forgot to say in last month's video, and should have said, is that there is something to this formula. There's like a binder in it that makes it almost creamy. Like I cannot describe. It's almost like that gelée texture that some products have. That's this, and it doesn't crumble. Even as I'm using it, like it's just kind of like balling up. Like it's not powder. It is powder, but it's not powder. I think it's that gelée formula that like a lot of products have these days. And because of that, when I try to crumble it, it just kind of like smears. So I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow to set my eyeshadow primer. By doing that, I am using a smaller, stiffer brush that seems to be better at getting in the corners and pulling that product out. So I did not trash this powder yet, and I probably won't. But hopefully it'll be gone by next month. I mean, when I show it to you like this, you can't even see it in there. It looks like it's gone, but there's just a little bit on the sides there and a little bit in this corner here, and then a little bit left of the bronzer, and this will be my first finished panned face palette. So that's exciting. I'll have to clean it up and take a nice picture of it for Instagram. So that's where we're at with this project. Like I said at the beginning, there's a lot of products I'm not using at all. And then there's other products that are just everyday staples that I'm using all the time. So in summary, I am predicting 2.5 more empties for next month. I'm just gonna call it right now. I'm predicting this will be an empty by next month. This will be an empty by next month. And 1 more pan from this palette will be an empty for next month. I'm calling it now. I'm throwing it out there. We'll see what happens. But I'm thinking this project will be a little bit lighter after next month, and I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I have some old makeup in this project and I want it to go. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.